Okay, let's get to it. Alright, we finally got it. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, funny story is I didn't buy this last year because I was going to go and wait till I went to Japan. But guess what? It turned out to be way expensive in Japan. I was really lucky. I managed to find it pretty cheap. Well, not pretty cheap, but cheaper than what I found it in Japan at the second-hand shops. But yeah, there's your set. It even comes with the crests, which I like a lot. So when I was in Japan, there was a lot of pop-up shops, and yeah, they were selling these really cool keychains that were the crests, but of course the crest of courage and friendship was sold out. But this is actually really cool. So what, it just slides in like this. Let me have a look. Okay, it could probably slide in a bit better, if you ask me. But yeah, that's still pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I just can't deal with it not being in the center. Can you see it? Yeah. Still pretty cool. Got a little keychain. You could put it on a necklace and wear it if you wanted to do that. But yeah, you got all of them there. What else we got? Ah yeah, there's the chain if you want to chain it up. And there's the card. It's actually interesting, the card's in English, but it said the Digivice is going to be in Japanese. So let's have a look at the book. That book. Oh yeah, nice. It's got all the sprites. So that's probably what the sprites will look like in game. You got a pretty big book here. That's not okay. One thing I will note about the crest. So if you do plan on using it as a cosplay, I would just recommend to hold, I don't know, just maybe a little bit of tape or something, because it is quite easily, see, it fell. So if you plan on using this, if you're gonna use it as a cosplay, you could easily lose your crest. So easy to fall out. So I'd say it's more for a display. If you are going to use it as a cosplay, tape it up on the side, because you'll lose it. Because yeah, after putting my chain in and trying to wear it, it fell out a lot. Nice. But anyway, first impression, it's actually quite smaller than I thought it would be. It feels nice. I guess I'm used to the one I had. The shaker sounds a bit better than in the past. My first one was the, I think from season 2. So it sounded like a spray paint can. But I'm not sure how I turn this thing on. So let's figure that out. Okay, I managed to get it to work. Ah no, it's, damn. Okay, so I stuffed up. I'll quickly turn this before I get copyrighted. So, it said it was going to be in Japanese, however all the text is in English, which is perfect. However, the voice acting is Japanese, but that's totally fine. Now, I accidentally turned it on off camera, and then basically what you get to do, so let's see if I can find it. You get to select which partner you want. So it comes to this screen basically. I can't choose anyone else now. Oh wait, no, here we go. So for example, if everything lights up. Unfortunately, I don't get to show you the screen that I've seen, but basically it was just the Digimon. This is what happens at the startup. Which I forgot to record when I unboxed. So I'm just going to throw that in the unbox. Evolving, everything lights up and it shakes. Oh sorry, vibrates. It was pretty cool actually. But I'm still trying to work out how this thing works too, to be honest. So this one on the right, I actually thought it was one button, but it's actually two, so you can actually go up and down. So I'm going to change it back to Gabumon, of course. It's pretty cool how it lights up. Okay, so now you just shake it. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I'll say the shake noise isn't as satisfying as the older ones, but it's not as loud. That was the one problem. The other ones are so loud. I've got to turn this off. I can't play that music. Open sound. Yeah, that's. Oh, they've got Braveheart on here too. I can't play all of these. That's pretty cool. But okay, they got a little video too. Oh no. So yeah, you got all the characters there. I want to get into the settings and turn off the music, because yeah, basically as you're walking, it plays the whole song. Step speed. Oh, okay, wow, look at that. I don't know if anyone used to play the old ones, but you used to have to shake that thing a lot of times. Yeah, I think it's about 10:30 right now. Yeah, 10:42. Okay, let's see if we can get a battle. I wonder if you can just see how many steps you've done. That's cool. Full battery. See, I don't know what this is. These are all my items. What's going on here? I don't know. Okay, we're back. Something's happening. Okay, looks like we found someone. If you ask me, that's a bit too easy. There used to be a mini game in the older ones, but I've never played this mini game. But in the one I had, with the digi eggs, you had to push that as fast as you could to try and open it to get a new egg or character. Okay, so we're finally starting something now. What's going on here? A battle? So what do I have to do here? I've done that. Do I have to do this now? So by you seen the steps, it was 400. Because I've got ×5 on, it's probably only going to take not that much. Here we go. Here's the first fight. Okay, battle. Do I just press? How does this work? Gotta say, it does look nice. The animations are pretty cool. Oh, I've got to push. Ah, shit. Oh, that's actually not good. The only thing about this sort of mini game is I don't want it to ruin these buttons. Because these buttons are just rubber. Oh. Gotta say, the vibrations are pretty cool. Oh, that was actually really close. I've got to say though, maybe it's because I've got bigger hands than when I was a kid. It could have been a little bit bigger, the form factor. Unfortunately, I never had the original ones to compare, or the original version of this one. But I'm pretty sure I did see it for sale in Japan and it looked a bit bigger than this. I should have bought that one, but it was broken, so I didn't want to risk it. Okay, that's it, that's a battle. And apparently he's our friend now. That's interesting. And we get a treasure chest. Food. Nice. And that's pretty much it, I guess. You go through the story mode, I guess next round. I've done that event, I've done that one. That's an event, Gabumon. So yeah, I guess we just gotta go through all of them. And then I assume once you finish all that, you'll get the new continent. And who knows, we might even get when they go back to the town, or sorry, back to the real world. Because I'm pretty sure it covers all the evolutions.